What you just witnessed was Rampage Jackson, the son of UFC legend Rampage Jackson, storm into a wrestling ring and beat a man unconscious on a live stream.
This
22 punches to the head of a motionless wrestler, blood everywhere, with the crowd screaming. The internet did not hold back. Don't care what the context is. This is straight up attempted murder. Straight to jail. No one should care about Raja ruining his own life. The problem is him ruining Stu's. I hope Stu makes a full recovery. Watching this clip back, you'll see why people is calling it career ending and maybe even life threatening. All of this went down on August 23rd during a match at the KnockX Pro Wrestling Academy in Sun Valley, California. The show was supposed to be just another night of entertainment, streamed live on Kick. Raja wasn't even booked as a wrestler. He was there, ringside, streaming, when things first got heated backstage. That's when Syko Stu, in full wrestling character, smashed a beer can on Raja's head. To the wrestler and fans, that's kayfabe, part of the act.
You don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a
But Raja didn't take it as a joke. You could even see him refusing a handshake at first, looking dead serious. Although later he did shake hands, the vibe never really settled. Afterwards, Raja publicly declared to his own stream that he wasn't just going to follow instructions. Fans caught that and called it out right away. There was no misunderstanding or miscommunication what Jackson was supposed to do in the ring. He was clearly instructed to go inside the ring, do a takedown and move away. But before it all went down, Jackson, who was seated near the ring, was recorded to saying to his stream that he wouldn't do anything as he was instructed, but rather attack and keep on hitting Stu even if he is dragged off of him. The video of Raja addressing the online community during the fight is extremely damning. I don't see how Raja hasn't been arrested yet. This was 100% premeditated. Raja clearly stated his intent multiple times. Let's repeat together. Premeditated. Now the thing that made everybody's jaw drop is how Raja storms into the ring just as Stu has his back turned. He scoops him up, slams him straight down, and the back of Stu's head smacks the mat. And instead of backing off like he was supposed to, he climbs on top and just starts winging. 1, 2, 3. By the time it ended, 22 punches had been thrown, most of them landing to Stu's head. Stu was already out cold after the slam. Wrestlers rushed in, trying to drag Raja off of him, but he keeps pushing them away, trying to throw more shots. Viewers online were furious, like he was supposed to just knock this guy down and leave him alone, but instead he figured he would try to murder him. 22 punches after he was unconscious. They couldn't even render first aid because Raja was still trying to kill him. This is attempted murder. He only stopped because it was pulled off of him. 22 full force punches to the head of an unconscious man that was slammed at the back of his head can never be justified. Others pointed out the sheer lack of control after punching him multiple times. After punch number 22 to the face with no defense, if you don't have that thing in your brain to telling you to stop, you definitely belong in jail. And for Stuart Smith, the sad thing is he won't make a full recovery. But even if he does, brain damage will still be there. Emotional trauma is there. He is a veteran, and if he makes it to old age, higher risk of dementia and Alzheimer's. The second this clip hit the internet, people didn't waste time feeling sorry for Raja. The focus was all on Stu, the guy who nearly got killed. No one should care about Raja ruining his own life. The problem is him ruining Stu's. And of course, everybody mocked Raja's "I'm proving my masculinity" act, guilty of all charges. Tried to kill a man after shaking his hand to prove your masculinity. People talk about peak masculinity. This is what we call peak insecurity, lol. He beat an unconscious man almost to death. That's not stupid, that's attempted murder. Doug Mallow is the actual person who stopped Raja from killing Stu. And then there was the live chat angle. People roasting Raja for basically throwing his life away just to look tough in front of a couple hundred viewers. What's the charges, officer? Attempted murder. What's the motive? 700 live viewers told him to crash out. Now, let's talk about Rampage Jackson, because this whole mess didn't just shine a light on Raja. A lot of online people turned their attention straight to him, and honestly, he couldn't help himself. Rampage Jackson went on Ariel Hawani's show, saying he was upset that his son quote-unquote dishonored his name, and even admitted that he thought about turning Raja in. But at the same time, he was making excuses, saying Raja got baited, saying promoters hyped it up. That mix of defending and condemning left people feeling heated. Here's what he had to say. I want to clear up the misinformation about my son Raja. I've been confirmed that the wrestler, Stuart Smith aka Syko Stu, is awake and stable. Raja was unexpectedly hit in the side of the head by him moments before Smith's match. Raja was told that he could get his quote-unquote payback in the ring, and I thought it was a part of the show. It was bad judgment and a work that went wrong. Raja is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in an event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all. Looking through the comments, it's clear. People think Rampage failed as a father. One people didn't sugarcoat it at all. Holy shit, Rampage was somehow worse than no dad at all in holy shit. If you watch his clips, bro is constantly getting bullied by his dad when he's obviously emotionally unstable. It's crazy. Imagine having a father and still not having a father. And that right there became a theme. So a lot of viewers, Rampage wasn't just absent, he was an active part of the problem. Because think about it, Raja is 25, he's a grown man, but you can see clips where his dad is mocking him, calling him soft, pushing him publicly. So people started saying, hey, this wasn't just Raja snapping, this was years of being clowned by his own father. And the roast kept going. Dumb father, dumb son. Checks out. One of them finally had a dad. Dad rage baits son into crime. At this point, you get where people are coming from. Rampage tried to position himself as the responsible parent after the fact, but the internet wasn't buying it. Rampage raised his son to be a coward. He has to hold that forever. So while Rampage was out here trying to save face, saying quote, my son should do a little jail time, maybe therapy, the audience was painting a harsher picture. They didn't just want Raja punished, they wanted him behind bars. And when you step back from the chaos, it's clear this wasn't about 1 or 22 punches. It was about ego, plain and simple. Raja kept saying on stream that he was tired of people, quote, thinking that I'm soft and weak.
Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody playing with me, bro. Real shit.
Come on, man. We leaving, man. We're walking away, bro. Let's not take. Let's go. Come on, Roger. Let's go. Let's go, Roger. Let's go. Roger, let's go. Roger, I'm telling you, let's go. You listen to me. Listen to me, Roger. You need to listen to me right now, Roger.
And instead of proving strength, all he proved was that he had no control over himself. Low impulse control struck again. That's the sad truth. If your entire identity is built around proving you're not soft, then the second somebody pushes your buttons, you explode. As one comment put it, I'm tired of people thinking I'm soft and weak. Well, kid, you just showed your mental weakness and moral softness. Honestly, the obsession with looking hard is what pushed the whole thing off the rails. It's funny the fact that he picked a wrestler to demonstrate his quote-unquote toughness and anger instead of an MMA guy. Simply pathetic. Begging people to see you as strong doesn't work. Real strength doesn't need validation. But this isn't just Raja's flaw, it's bigger than that. The culture of you disrespected me, so now I have to prove I'm not a bitch is toxic. People online were calling it out, saying it's ridiculous to ruin people's lives over pride. It's amazing how many people justify violence because quote-unquote they disrespected me or quote-unquote I can't handle words or their own emotions. But the irony is that by attacking Stu, Raja proved that everybody that called him weak was right. It's the perfect breakdown of the whole situation. He wasn't defending himself, he was defending his pride, and in the process, he just made himself look worse. Right now, the LAPD has already opened a felony battery investigation. Stu is still on a long road to recovery, and Raja's kick channel is gone. And Rampage Jackson, a legend in MMA, now has his name tied to one of the ugliest scenes ever caught on a wrestling livestream. I don't know how he isn't in jail yet. Biggest crime was the other wrestlers not leaving Raja in a puddle in the middle of the ring. He genuinely worked himself into a shoot. This is the culture that people are fatigued of. At the end of the day, Stu's life is changed forever. And Raja threw his life away for a live stream. And over what, you ask? For 700 viewers, pride, and ego.